Hey James. Yeah, I just wanted to ring you because I was really excited to try out your new, S14.9, like that thing. Yeah, it's in Assetto Corsa, so I just wanted to give you a ring and to let you know that I was going to drive it and I was super excited, and I just wanted to let you just ring you to let you know. Who's this? What do you mean? Do you not know who I am? It's me, Alan. You wanted to take a picture with me at Omen. Do you remember? Like, do you not remember that? Do you not remember, like, sitting beside me, like, we're in the pits, and you came over to the Pro Drift tent, and you were like, "Can I park here?" And I was like, "Sure, no problem at all." And you wanted to take a photo with me. Do you not remember that? No, you don't remember me at all. You don't remember Alan Hines. You don't remember me. You telling me you don't remember me, like HynesZ? What? What do you mean you don't know me? What? F you, James. I never liked you anyway. Hey guys, it's HynesZ here. Yeah, really excited to try out James Dean's new S14.9 in Assetto Corsa. Yeah, really excited. Definitely didn't get rejected there on phone call. I'm just gonna go straight into driving the car, shall we? Okay, let's go. So yeah, you might have seen that James Dean has recently released his brand new S14 with S15 front and rear, S14.9, S14.5, whatever you would like to call it. And by the guys from Tsujiri Car Mods, they have recently replicated the car and put into Assetto Corsa. Now this is super exciting. There's plenty of replica cars in Assetto Corsa of real life drift cars, but you never get one that is this super early on into its real life development, if that makes sense. So without further ado, I think we should hop into the car, give it a try. And let's see what it's like. So here we are, we're just hopped into the game here, and we've just, I just want to have a quick look at this car mod, because obviously, for me personally, I will never see this car in real life probably. But it is really cool, and especially from the videos that we've seen James make on his personal YouTube channel, this is kind of the first time we might potentially see the car in moving order with the new livery and stuff. We've seen all the videos of the car in the carbon and Kevlar and the painted white, but just to see the delivery on it, it looks absolutely amazing. It's a great looking drift car, so I'm really excited to see how James gets on in Russia this year. Obviously he's competing in RDS, and I'm very excited for him. So in this video, we're going to be driving some of the tracks they'll be competing on this year. The first one we're on right now is Moscow Raceway, and we will get to it in a moment. But first off, I just want to talk about this car mod and how the guys who made it, Tsujiri, have kind of gone into depth in replicating the data and even the looks of the car, and have done a fantastic job doing that as well. So if you want this car mod, there's a link in the description to the Facebook post of where this car is linked and how to download it. And I think without further ado, let's give it a quick run and see what it's like. So here we are, we're on Moscow Raceway. Now this track will be used, I do believe, for round 1 of RDS this year, which is the competition that James is competing in with this car in real life. As we go through the first corner here, 4th gear flat, 800 horsepower is what this car makes, and that's made it through a 5-speed sequential gearbox. So there's a little dirt drop there. A bit of a clutch slip there in 3rd gear to keep it going. Transition here to the final clipping points. Now towards the finish line. Giving it all the limiter. So yeah, this track is super tricky. You make any mistake and you kind of lose a lot of momentum. So it's super important to get the run done correctly. Get your clipping points in the right places and not really lose any momentum. As you go to the inner clipping points here, this is a super tricky part of the track. As I reach it a bit wide there, I'm going to power through the transition. Apply a little left foot brake to get a bit of stability to the front, get a bit of grip, and across the finish line. That's not a bad run there, honestly. But we're just taking a flight over to Atron, which is another Russian drift track. This is probably one of my favorite Russian drift layouts. And what's interesting, they actually start in the right lane for the lead driver, which is a little bit different. But as we leave the start line here, this track is very tricky, and it actually reminds me of a drift layout we have in Ireland here with Mondello. You have a massive, like, fast entry with a big long, a big wall. So yeah, like I said, it has a big wall at the end of it, and like I said, it does remind me of the Mondello track layout that I crashed at in 2019. Let's not remind myself about it. So as you flick it in hard, Gonna power out towards the wall. Oh, okay, we just hit it again. Right, okay, so here we go. Leaving the start line. Let's go. Second gear. Third gear. Flick it in. Big angle. Power on super early. Need to get out to this wall here. Did okay there. Could have done a bit better. Downshift to second here for this section. Flick it in again. Oh, here we go. Last transition. Running a little wide there. Car is struggling with his side grip. I feel when I flick it, I can't just hit the power straight away because the car's kind of like rotating out of the transition a small bit, which is not an ideal situation. It's a bit of car setup stuff, tweaky stuff that needs to be done to this particular version of the car. I'm sure the real car will be perfectly fine for what it's gonna do. But yeah, this version, or this track is actually a lot of fun. It's definitely, like I said, one of my favorite Russian drift layouts, just because of just how kind of bonkers it is. You know, you kind of have this big entry in, and then it tightens up with this like kart section style section, which you can allow to do like really aggressive transitions and power out towards those clips, even dirt dropping and tree wheeling a small bit. As we power across the finish line here, not a bad run there actually. Now, you can't drive a James Dean car unless you're on Riga, right? So here we are on Bikernicki, the famous drift track based in Riga, Latvia. As we flick it in, oh, this car has a bit of grip. We power out to this clipping point here. This is the tricky part of the track layout, as we have what I like to call it the death curve number 2, as we actually hit it. Tapping the wall. Oh, ho, ho. So made a little tweak to the gearing so that we have a bit better fourth gear for the first corner. Go through the chicane, through the second, shift to third, then fourth, flick it in. Oh yes, that's a bit better. Bit of left foot brake, bit too much maybe. Flick through the transition. Out towards death curve number 1. Downshift to third, up to death curve number 2, flick it again. Running the wall, woohoo! So yeah, FIA, Intercontinental Drift is going to be competing at this event, or this track layout, in June, and I think James is competing at this one as well, so it's going to be interesting to see how this S14 gets on. We know what James is like at Riga, so we know he'll slay, but, oh! Okay, we're just after writing off James's car. Yeah, we're just running the wall. Yeah, we're just running the wall. Yeah, why not? Just running the wall. Let's go. Right, let's try and get an actual decent run this time. We've gotten the end of the track quite well. We're just struggling with the start of it. Okay, there we go. I think we got it this time. Through to the other clip. Transition here. Power, power, power. Little left foot brake. Downshift to third gear here for the transition. Out towards death curve number 2, as I like to call it. Out towards the wall. Keep it planted in third gear. Oh, that was a run. Pretty happy with that, guys. So yeah, guys, that was James Dean's S14. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed driving those RDS tracks, and I'd be really excited to see how James gets on. He's pretty much, you know, destroyed everyone in every other part of the world, so, and Russia is the only one that we've yet to see. So I'm really excited to see how James gets on this year. So yeah, guys, that's going to end it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it. James Dean's S14.9, or is it 0.5, or whatever it is. I don't really know what to call it anymore. The download link is available in the description if you want to go check it out. This Tsujiri guys did a fantastic job. The physics are from VDC, so it's very like my Proto Academy S15 from VDC. Of course, guys, make sure to comment down in the section below what you would like to see me do next. And also make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel so yeah, you stay up to tune with everything that we do. Make sure as well to keep an eye on the channel, guys. We have quite a few updates on the way with the real life S14, and other than that, other than checking out the HynesZ merch on HynesZ.com, check it out. Do it, Leo. You want to do it? You want to check? We'll talk to you guys very soon. Cheers and goodbye.